Welcome to Nerd News Network. This is Chris.
And I'm Randy. Yay!
Episode 3.
I know, it's happening. It's happening.
Woo!
It's going to
We
happen.
didn't quit after the first 2.
So, with our new $2,000 specialized computer for audio mixing and whatnots, the process of getting episode 2 out has been very slow. Super slow.
Painfully so.
Painfully so. But it's coming. Coming like a teenager with a stack of pornos. Coming all over. It's everywhere. It's coming. Anywho.
I don't know. It'd be like more of a seasoned vet kind of pumping one out since it's long and it's irritating and you've done it like 4 or 5 times already. And
it's coming. I like to think of it as more of just had a long day and it's really just wants to cuddle. That's all it is. Anywho. So.
Big news stories this week.
Do some snooze. Some news and stuff. Let's talk about Matt Reeves. He's going to direct Batman. Let's do that one. So, this has been a long journey since episode 2. Because when we started episode 2, Ben Affleck was going to be Batman, writer, director, actor in the new Batman movie. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome, right? Problem was, in the middle of all this,
He wanted to quit.
yeah, completely. Done.
Because that's how DC Universe, it's how it's going right now.
Seems to be. But the problem is that he felt that he couldn't do 2 jobs at once. He couldn't act as Bruce Wayne in Batman without and direct everyone else and give his full 110% to the role.
So we got Matt Reeves.
Director from Planet of the Apes. Not the first one, the second one.
Yeah, the good one.
The good one. And Cloverfield. So
Very, very out of the box thinker. Can't wait to see what he can do with the Batman. That is if he stays on.
now, let's see, that was the other thing. So we were talking about getting Matt Reeves while we were trying to find a director because Ben Affleck was stepping down. There was literally a point in these 2 weeks that have passed where we had no director, no Batman, and just a script that people were going to trash.
But they wanted to rewrite the script.
They wanted to rewrite the script, which, from what I hear, was going to be a Hush story.
That could be interesting.
So, yeah.
Very interesting, especially for a DCU.
Which we haven't seen in any kind of incarnation. Not even in the animated version.
No. Hush could
Okay,
be very
I take that
big.
back. There was one incarnation of a Hush story, and that was in the Batman Arkham City. There's a Riddler. There's a
The game.
yeah.
Yeah.
In one of the game's many missions, there's one where you have to fight or find out where somebody had kidnapped Bruce Wayne. Or like somebody was impersonating or murdering people as Bruce Wayne in Arkham City, and you as Batman had to figure this out. And then, like, that didn't make any sense because
Obviously, you're
in case
Bruce
people
Wayne,
don't realize,
so.
spoiler alert, Bruce Wayne is Batman.
Same person, one and the same person.
He is not two
literally
separate
putting
people.
a mask.
He's not 2 separate people. He would not create the situation of 2 dads.
Which I'll go with the other argument.
Right.
Some people believe Batman actually puts the mask on of Bruce Wayne, which
Yes.
I'm one of those believers.
And Kevin Conroy.
And Kevin Conroy.
Kevin Conroy has stated many times in interviews that he as Batman, playing Batman, has always just put the persona of Bruce Wayne on.
And I believe that's how Batman is.
Yeah.
The loss of his parents drove him completely insane.
Yeah. When Martha and Thomas Wayne died, that was the end of Bruce, and the Batman was the person who walked out of that alley.
Oh, spoiler alert. We forgot to tell you that because if you haven't seen any of the movies or read any of the comic books about Batman
Or watched any of the trailers from any of the Arkham City games.
or seen
Or Gotham.
countless Gotham,
If you haven't seen the first 20 minutes of Gotham.
countless cartoon shows.
And I mean literally, if you've never seen the first 10 minutes of any Batman incarnation or somewhere in there, you would know that Bruce Wayne loses his parents. But god damn it, if Batman v Superman didn't want to do it one more time.
They did it in a very creative way. This is one thing I will
It would have been
defend.
more interesting if Isla Miller had been in the background in one of those shots.
That would have been hilarious.
That would have been awesome. Like, if he had shown up and there he is, and like he just zips away, and like, what was that? Like, if That would be more of an interesting take.
Like
if,
he went back in time,
Yeah,
kind of to screw everything up.
If Flash had been in the background of like many of the shots in Batman v Superman, him coming out of nowhere would have made it much more interesting. Like if you've been the
like
Tyler,
a time traveling thing.
Yeah.
Like the whole I'm reaching through time.
like if he was like the Rick and Morty and he just showed up in the background,
that'd be more interesting.
that would have been really cool to watch. Like
that would have made
is there a dude in the super suit? Like what?
that would have made BVS so much better.
And I was like, there's so many things you could do with this, with these characters that would make it so much better.
Yeah. So I mean, I would have changed up some of the actors. I do believe Ben Affleck's a badass Batman. Jim Caviezel?
Henry Cavill. Not even close.
Jim Caviezel's the one from...
I know Superman and Jesus is
interest,
like almost
right?
the same thing, but no, Jim Caviezel was Jesus.
Jim Caviezel was the
Henry
guy off
Cavill.
of Person of Interest.
Yes. Henry Cavill is the man from nowhere, or the man from U.N.C.L.E., I'm sorry. And with, I think it was Fassbender. No, it's not Fassbender.
Anyway, he's an alright Superman.
He's a good guy.
Like he's everybody else I'd probably change.
No. What? You know what? No.
Except for Urza Miller. Yeah, that's fine.
Sorry, he's the only one I would change.
Urza Miller?
Yes.
Why?
Because Grant Gustin has put in the fucking work and he needs his paycheck.
Oh, yes. Yes, but
He needs his paycheck.
they've said countless times the movies and the TV shows, they're completely separate.
I don't care if he's on Earth. See, that's the other thing that makes me think that Zack Snyder is actually doing an Injustice story, and the DC
completely different.
Yeah. And the DC that we see on CW is like Earth 1, where Injustice and like.
So are they gonna like rip?
Yes.
Like, that'd be really.
So like, there's gonna be an episode of CW like super crossover day, like whenever DC hits 100 years or something like that.
So we get Henry Cavill
versus I don't even know the real.
Put his hand through Jared Leto's chest.
I hope so.
That'd be pretty interesting.
Spoiler alert, that's another thing in the end.
Yeah. If you haven't played the game, that's already been out for 4 years.
And if you haven't read the comic, that's already been out for 4 years.
If you haven't read that, then yeah, spoiler alert.
But Constantine's a badass in that comic.
Well, Constantine's always a badass, except for the movie that was played by the hippie surfer.
You know what? I get what they're going for. They did the thing that X-Men 1 did.
Screwed it all up.
That too. But it's like you have a character that you can't put out raw like that. He's got so much backstory, so much to go on.
Well, I mean, they did a good backstory movie. If they would have, I don't like the fact that they did a Matrix 1, 2, and 3. Matrix 1 was good enough.
Yeah.
Constantine wasn't good enough. You give me a Constantine and Constantine 2 and a Constantine 3, that'd be great. You switch his roles, that'd be awesome.
You make him British, that'd be another thing.
That'd be even better.
Imagine if David Tennant had been Constantine.
Instead of the Man in Purple?
Yes. I'd watch David Tennant be Constantine. He was practically Constantine already as Doctor Who with the trench coat and the red tie and whatnot.
Well,
if he had started smoking cigarettes and been like...
In all fairness, David Tennant's career is just mind-blowing.
Right.
But...
I need to see him in more movies. That's what I'm saying. He needs more movies.
He needs more.
He needs a Marvel movie or a DC movie.
He does. Well, he's already been in Marvel, so probably DC.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
Spoiler alert.
Oh, technically. You don't always die in Marvel.
That's true.
Another spoiler alert. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. If you've never seen that in the 4 years that it's been out. 3 years that it's been out. My bad.
Feels like it's been forever.
Yeah.
Is it not 4 years? I feel like it's 4 years.
Is it season 4?
Season 4 was Ghost Rider.
No, because it's in the middle of season 4. Now it's Ada.
We're still in Ghost Rider.
We're like Ghost Rider. Like the Ghost Rider was the first
the beginning
part,
of 4.
And then the end is the whole Ada thing.
I don't even know what that is. I've given up on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. so hard. Like when it shows back up on Netflix, I'll be like, okay, now let's watch it. I'll catch up. But like,
and season 2 had Fitz. He had that mental thing.
Which he cured himself of by season 3.
Yeah. So season 3.
Then he became
3
a
years.
badass. No, but then season 3 is when Hive is actually like an actual bad guy from an alternate dimension.
Yeah. So 4 years. 4 years.
4 years.
So it's been like wow.
It's been 4 years. It's been
okay. So yeah,
it's been some time.
It's 4 years.
It's been so long, and they're still not going to put these characters in any of the movies because go fuck yourself.
No, David Tennant deserves a good role, and honestly, a good role from DC would put it back in there.
Doctor Strange. I mean, Doctor Fate.
Doctor Strange.
He'd be Doctor Fate. Because
That's
always
one X on a nerd card right there. Could say Doctor Strange Fate. That's a crossover.
That would be awesome. It came to my head first. So to recap, Matt Reeves is going to be direct Batman. Ben Affleck is still Batman. They're talking about doing a top-to-down rewrite of the script, but we're not entirely sure. Jeff Johns put some work into it, so maybe not. We'll see.
We're all hoping that DC pulls their head out of their ass.
I so want
so hard.
If they-
Maybe shit covered, but
If nothing
a
else,
good
just
movie.
release the script so I can read it.
just give us a good movie.
That's all.
A good movie is all we're asking.
Wonder Woman's coming out soon, maybe. See how that works. It's just like I feel like there's a part of DC that just is going to do their own thing and not care what people say.
See, they started with Man of Steel, which I found a great movie.
I found it jarring and garbage.
I thought it was good. It was a Superman that struggled with being human, that realized like, hey, I'm not human, and he's like, you know what? I have this. Now I'm going to defend this Earth.
Yeah.
And
You do realize
like
all of that what you just, I have this, I'm going to defend the Earth. That's the last 5 minutes of Man of Steel.
yeah, exactly.
Why the fuck did it take him the last 5 minutes? It should have been the entire theme of the movie.
Why did it take an entire battle royale for Batman versus Superman in 20 minutes to do everything that it could have been done in 20 minutes into the movie?
It just shows how bad this guy is at directing these characters.
So, yeah, we need better directors and better scripts, because these actors are given great roles, iconic roles.
See, I don't know about Gal Gadot though. Somebody put it in my head now and I've seen her act in commercials, and it's like, oh man, she don't.
This
talk.
would be Wonder Woman.
Yeah, she don't talk at all.
Fun to look at.
Not
so good. Not so good. No.
She's like the Arnold Schwarzenegger of the reverse. Like she's really that's a really nice specimen to look at. Oh God, she sounds like some kind of troll doll.
So yeah, I personally would have loved a complete different change character, maybe like a Ronda Rousey or like an MMA fighter that actually kind of looks hot and still can kick ass.
Nah, see, I would
like an Amazon.
I would rather an actual actress, someone who actually been through the ringer a little bit, as an actress who could do Shakespearean kind of plays. You know, she can do Shakespearean, and then you can train anyone to be an action star. Hence,
so like
Olivia Munn, and like yeah.
So you get Daenerys Targaryen from Game of Thrones.
Yeah, but someone taller though. We need someone taller, like
Amazon.
So
I mean, you could do it like the whole Lord of the Rings
Mockingbird
thing.
from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., going back to her, she was going to be Wonder Woman. Not a bad choice.
Okay.
And she can act. I've seen her do it on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Actually, it's quite convincing. The writing on that TV show she was going to do it on was garbage.
Yes.
Case in point, I think it's the same guy who did Batman v Superman.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
No, I'll take it back. No, he was gonna write the Teen Titans show, but they dropped it.
Oh, good. Yeah, I don't want him to screw that up.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's do this. I want to start a GoFundMe for anybody that like wants to do a superhero movie. Do it right. We'll get nerds to write the script. Okay. We'll get non-horny nerds to write the script.
Yeah. Keep your fanfics and your slash films at home, guys.
We'll do jokes upon good acting. We'll build this empire.
We'll
for
run
DC.
down the road that Marvel has built.
Yeah,
that's all we'll do.
We'll make it how nerds want it.
Yeah.
how we want it.
And I feel like that's the problem. Is like Marvel did it already, so DC's trying to find another path through the thicket of just trying to make it not Marvel. So how do we do it not Marvel? Well, they
Dark and gritty.
Yeah, they appease to everybody, so that way they can get a toy line. Well, we're not doing that. We're gonna make dark comics. Yeah, but we're on the brink of apocalyptic war right now. Dark comics. But
we want to make you feel something negative.
Yeah, and it's like all you're feeling right now is just I could go watch, Guardians of the Galaxy and feel good about myself.
I would love a Batman versus Superman where it's like, I am Batman, not I am Batman.
I would like a Batman and Superman story, like the one we got from Kevin Conroy and Tim Daly back in the day, Batman, the World's Finest episode.
Yes.
Part 1 and 2. Where it had the Joker, it had Lex Luthor, it had Batman, Superman, it had Lois Lane. And it's like, I thought we were going to get that, where Batman shows up to town, he takes Lois out on the town, be like, I hear you know Superman. Let's talk about him. You want to ride in my jet?
You know
I'm Bruce Wayne.
how Batman plays Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, you got nice shoes.
Tell me how your day was.
Tell me how your day was.
Would you like a glass of wine?
Would you like 6 glasses of wine?
How about 3 bottles of wine?
Tell me who Superman is. And then
let me lay down this millionaire D for you.
So he's doing this because he's trying to catch the Joker, right?
Yeah.
Which we had a Joker, Jared Leto. We could use him.
Well.
And he's like, whatever. Whatever. Okay.
Not his fault. Not his fault. I don't like the design of him.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to get around that. I feel like he could do a good job of Joker, just not that Joker.
Yeah.
Like if he went back and did Romero Joker, that could work.
Yeah.
Just have him do. He doesn't have to be Heath Ledger. He can be a live action version of Mark Hamill.
Like this cool, suave kind of.
Which I think that's what he was going for, but he was like, I'm going to do the millennial cool, suave version.
Yeah, because
so that's tattoos and
they want
sport.
People to go and see it that are millennials. But
he's gangsta cool, and I'm like, nah.
But you know,
could you make him James Bond cool?
You know what millennials also like? Retro. You know what was retro?
Romero.
Guardian of the Galaxy.
Caesar Romero. Hello, boys. Coming up with the Juga.
So, since we're on this Batman kick,
I'm going to go, yeah.
Let's go to Lego Batman.
Yes.
And
you want to talk about the 2K thing, or you want to just hear what I have to say about it?
Everybody's an idiot.
Okay, let's do that part. So there's a guy on, I don't know, online somewhere. I read it's a story about how this guy thinks Lego Batman is too gay for children.
And if this guy ever listens to this podcast, specifically this one, you are an idiot.
I feel like that's
hands down. There's no point in arguing that. If you've never read a comic book in your life or have seen any movie or TV show involving Batman,
I just feel like the fact I don't think he's making the grievous misunderstanding that Bruce Wayne and Batman are two separate people. I think the fact that we're trying to promote two dads, that's what he finds offensive. He finds the idea of a kid, an orphan, no doubt, who was adopted by two rich men, and they're trying to take care of the kid as partners. That's what he finds upsetting.
So minus the fact that, okay, we'll take the two men out of it. He couldn't look at the fact of a kid's being happy from going with no parents to two parents. He'd just much rather the orphan sit there and rot and die.
Yeah.
Alone, unhappy, because that's the kind of dickweed that he is.
Because
he
no one thinks that far
orphans
ahead. They don't
unhappy.
Care. No, they don't care. It's like
he didn't say that specifically, by the way. But if he did, then
no. It's the other thing about it is somebody went to a kids movie, and out of all the retro jokes in this movie. Out of all the different kinds of tropes and like how Batman calls Barbara his platonic female friend,
AKA fuck buddy.
Yeah. Out of like all the things that could have been wrong with this movie, that's what he picks on. The fact that
not the dick joke.
Not the dick joke. Well, he mentions it, but he doesn't get all set, like bent out of shape about it. But it's just like,
how bad do you have to be butthurt in this day and age to go to a children's movie and pull one negative thing out of it?
A lot. I mean, too bad this guy didn't see Split and see James McAvoy in a dress for like 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, he
would have
probably
blown his own brains out.
that would have been horrible. No, you know what? Hey, go see Split if you.
Yeah, if you haven't seen Split, go see Split. It's awesome. Love Split. Split made me believe, like, I got done watching Split and I just started clapping and I was like, he's back. M. Night Shyamalan has come home. He's back to where he belongs, in good standings. He made a good movie. Yes.
Oh, yeah, after the almost crash fall of his airbender incident.
That's what I was like. I even said it several times before. He needed a break. He needed to go back and think about writing again. He needed to write something good. And sometimes you just got to go home again.
Yeah.
And just like find your center and then you make something really cool.
I have yet to see Split. I really want to. I think I'm going to go this weekend.
Got to see Split and you got to see the Lego Batman movie too.
Lego Batman.
Lego Batman is the only Batman. Okay, I want to say it. So far, because I haven't seen Ben Affleck's Hush movie yet, this is the best Batman movie I've seen.
Is that like this year or ever?
Keep in mind, I got done at watching Justice League Dark, where Batman, Constantine, and Etrigan fight Satan.
Okay.
And Lego Batman is better than that.
Well, it's very hard to screw up a movie with Will Arnett, in all fairness.
Where Batman, Barbara Gordon, and Robin, and Alfred take on Voldemort, Daleks, and fucking Sauron.
Okay, so yeah, best
Batman movie.
Best Batman
it was
movie,
like
yeah.
It was like how Star Wars: The Force Awakens was written by fans, and like make a Star Wars movie and just make it like all the fandom stuff you want to put in there. Well, it's gonna look like just like A New Hope. I don't care. Do it anyway. This was where like somebody gave these guys $100 million. Was like, so I want you to make a Lego movie, but about Batman, and just go nuts. Whatever you want. Can we use any of the Lego stuff? Sure, whatever. Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings. We're gonna pull this and pull that. We're gonna take the Justice League and pull them all in here. All the Justice League. What? Make a joke. Oh, we got all the bad guys, Batman. We got Catman. We got Condiment King. We got Catwoman. We've got Killer Croc. We got Hush. We got Mr. Freeze. We got the Riddler. And it's like, I feel like you made some of those up. And he goes, nope. We're at the Google search.
Condiment King.
Condiment King.
Got it.
It was amazing.
I just really I want to hear the talk between Batman and Condiment King.
But the thing about it is, like, and
it's like, stop right there, Condiment King. Oh, hush, Batman. I'm trying to relish this situation.
Yes, that happens.
Now it's time for my escape, so don't try to catch up.
Oh, and Bane is in there, and he's not like, no. It's, hello, Batman. Welcome. It's Bane from the Dark Knight. We've come to save the day, Batman. I was like, what is going on?
I was born in the darkness.
Molded by it. I didn't see the light till I was almost a man. So, Zach Galifianakis as the Joker.
Definitely going to see it now.
I bet Serena would go see it at least.
Yes, my wife would probably go see it. She is bonkers for Zach Galifianakis. Who I kind of look like, by the way.
So the thing about it is, that Lego Joker, if you made a live version of that guy, he'd be terrifying. He'd be terrifying to children. Got yellow teeth and like huge like red eyes. And I'm like, whoa, this thing is scary looking. And it's a Lego, so I'm like, it's a Lego. But I thought like if you just mimic that makeup and then just put it like
as
just an
Jared
overlay.
Leto kind of like
if Jared Leto redid like the Lego Batman
so
Joker,
instead of the gold teeth, it's all like rotten yellow.
Yeah,
one's
I
missing.
was like, what the shit, bro? It's like creepy. You did well with the creepy, and then he's got the Harley Quinn, and she actually transforms back into like Harley Quinzel, and I was like, what? They do a lot of 60s Batman references, like the red phone and Batman jumps in, turbines to power,
That's awesome.
And I was like, what is going on?
And see, this is the kind of publicity this movie needs, not the fact that Dick Grayson has 2 dads. Oh, that's a picture of him?
That's the picture of the Lego Joker. That's creepy.
That's pretty terrifying.
That's terrifying.
Spiky teeth, big bushy eyebrows. Kind of reminds me like Rock Lee from Naruto.
Yeah. And I was like, dang, son, that's kind of creepy looking.
Dang. Okay.
But yeah, it was like, I'm in. That was a good movie. To date, the only Batman movie that's ever made me cry too.
Oh wow!
Because it gets all deep. It really talks about Batman's inner struggle with like family and shit.
So on top of being funny, a kid movie, it actually
goes into the mythos of Batman.
Wow! Nice, very nice.
Weird that somehow Lego figured out how to make a Batman movie for, Zach and.
See, why can't we do that? Turn that into like a live action, minus like Saul Raman.
Yeah, we could.
Sauron
and it would totally work out
stuff.
because we don't have a phantom projector in this universe. That's key in that one.
A phantom projector?
Yeah, a Phantom Zone projector,
Huh.
and then the atomic cauldron, which I heard on Supergirl the other day. So yeah, Batman and Robin have to break in the Fortress of Solitude to steal the Phantom Zone projector.
Oh, interesting. We could still pretty much make it.
Yeah, except for when Batman gets in there, the Justice League are having a party for their 75th anniversry.
And Batman wasn't invited. No, okay, yeah, I'm definitely going to see this movie now.
It's like, what?
Spoilers,
but yeah.
Spoilers, yeah.
It's like, it's right in the middle of the movie. And Barbara Gordon, she's not like...
In a wheelchair?
So that's the other thing. So Barbara Gordon is taking the place of Jim Gordon as her father. So she's the new Commissioner Gordon.
Yeah.
And then she graduated from Harvard for Cops, what they call it.
Harvard for Cops?
Harvard for Cops. So she cleared out of all the crime in Bloodhaven. An actual line they used in the movie.
Wow.
And I was like, what?
All right, well, let's shut up about the movie because I
sorry.
really want to go see now.
See? I was like, oh, man, this movie's so good. All right.
But speaking about Dick Grayson.
Yes, let's talk about Dick Grayson in Bloodhaven.
Bloodhaven. The place where Dick Grayson.
Dick Grayson.
Fights his crime. Also, a place with medical conventions that
Flash.
the Flash.
Flash. Not that one.
Said on the new, the newest episode,
Attack of a Gorilla City.
Yes, with Grodd.
And I forget that guy's name, but he's if you like ever need a deep voice black guy or a deep voice anything or dark side,
or Dark Side,
you call this guy, and I'm gonna try and find his name. But
and he's been on everything. How I Met Your Mother, countless cartoons.
Yeah,
the same guy. Yeah,
same. Am I thinking the same guy?
Yeah, he sat down with.
No, that's Kevin Michael Richardson. The one I'm thinking of is different. He is.
It's not the same guy?
It's not the same guy.
Wow, that was racist of me.
That's okay.
Everyone's a little bit racist sometimes.
It's like
I do know all black people don't look alike.
Chris knows that all black people don't look alike, but a lot of the deep voice ones tend to do the same kind of work over and over again. And I'm trying to remember this guy's name, but it's okay. It'll come to me. But Attack of Gorilla City was the latest episode of The Flash, where
Barry, Cisco Ramon, Killer Frost, and Julian have to go and save
Wells. They have to save
Henry Wells.
The Earth 2 Wells.
Earth 2 Wells. And
which I heard a theory that HR, the Wells from Earth 39 or whatever.
Earth 9.
Earth 9?
19.
Earth
19.
He's actually Abracadabra.
Interesting.
See, because the reason they plot that, and it's weird because I always see him now in the scenes with a piece of wood or like a stick.
Twirling it. Yeah.
like a wand or a baton. And Abracadabra was a supervillain that was a time traveler who used advanced technology to trick people that it was magic.
Huh.
And it's like a con artist, which is what
HR is. Yeah.
HR is.
So, but Jesse Quick
shows up.
says, hey, my dad's got taken by Grodd. He wants to talk to y'all.
Yeah.
You need to save him.
You need to save my dad from Grodd in the Gorilla City.
And if you do, I'll blow Barry or Wally.
Keith David, that's the guy's name.
Keith David. Let me see it.
Keith David is... They didn't use Clancy Brown for Grodd? That's sad.
Oh, he doesn't look anything like
No.
the other guy.
He looks nothing like Kevin Michael Richardson. But...
Similar voice, though. Big, deep voice. I can't discern voices.
You're fine.
I can't tell actors apart.
Yeah, it's like, I can barely tell which...
I have a problem with Jim Caviezel.
Yeah. He couldn't tell white folks apart. He thought Henry Cavill was Jim Caviezel. Come on. He's not good with faces or names or people. He barely knows where I am.
This is why I'm in a podcast, people.
Yeah. But yeah, he was on Rick and Morty. He's on Community. I'm trying to remember. I know he was on a TV show where he was like a drill sergeant or something. I can't remember. It'll come to me later. But Flash.
Attack on Gorilla City.
It's crazy.
Like, he had to, kill the leader?
He had to kill Solivar.
Which I thought was the good monkey.
Which I think it is still the good monkey.
I think he was getting controlled. Spoilers. I think he was
definitely spoilers on this one.
I think he was getting controlled by Grodd, like mentally.
I think it was more of like, didn't I tell you that the humans were coming, Salivar, and now they're here, and now you've been attacked, and now Grodd's like telling, look, our king has been attacked by the humans. We have to go stop them now. Where Grodd kidnaps Wells to knowingly that Wells is the perfect patsy to bring in the Flash.
And he tells them, hey, this one human's here already. It's going to bring more humans in.
Right. And they're going to have superpowers.
And look who shows up.
Right.
4 people with superpowers beating our king. You need to follow us.
That blows. They did not use Clancy Brown. I thought Clancy Brown was the voice of the Flash. Or the voice of Grodd. The same guy who does the voice for Lex Luthor. And forget the guy's name. General Eiling in The Flash.
Oh, okay.
Was actually the voice of Grodd in that same episode.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting. That's pretty cool.
But Clancy Brown is actually really good. He's a good actor.
So,
Shawshank and everything. He was good in that one.
Mr. Hadley, do you trust your wife?
Oh, that's funny. You're gonna look funnier sucking my dick with no teeth.
But no, like,
go ahead.
And then like, okay, so the reason why it's a nod to Nightwing is Julian comes in after Barry says, "Hey, you need cover for me. I need to go help my friend come back on a different planet full of monkeys."
And then Julian has a big boner like, "You're going to the planet of the apes?"
And he's like, "No, Gorilla City, not a planet of the apes.
It's the city of apes, but no.
Planet of the apes." Then he shows up and he says, "Hey, I told Captain Singh that we are going to Bloodhaven for a convention. Bloodhaven, as we know, has his own crime fighter with no superpowers. Yeah, several crime fighters with no superpowers named Nightwing."
So
main one.
We know for a fact in the Arrow universe there is a Coast City, a Crystal City, a Hub City, Bloodhaven, Central City, and Star City now.
But we also know that
there's no Metropolis though.
And all of the Arrowverse on a different Earth, there is a Gotham and a Metropolis that is in Supergirl.
So like I said, like I've been saying for a while, there is going to be
What Supergirl dropped a Dark Knight reference?
right, and I'd swear there's going to be a crisis event that's going to merge these planets together.
Oh, pretty much definitely. That'd be pretty awesome.
It's amazing. Anyway,
Oh, on top of which, they've nodded 2 big named leaguers before, minus showing us actual Superman in Supergirl.
yep,
They've also nodded at Hal Jordan.
right,
We've had Hawk Girl,
right.
the Hawk couple.
And since Constantine still belongs to the Arrowverse, then they have a Dr. Fate somewhere in there.
Somewhere in Constantine, or somewhere in there, yeah. I want.
And
Dr.
if there's
Fate
a
to come back.
and if there's a Constantine, then you know there's got to be a Zatanna.
we have Martian Manhunter.
We have Martian.
We have Flash. All we are missing is our Dark Knight,
Nah,
our Batman.
that's okay. I'm okay not having Batman in my Arrow universe.
I just want one scene with him.
No,
Just Bruce Wayne.
not even him.
Like shake a hand. Like
I would rather have Tim Drake show up.
that'd be cool.
Like the third string. I want someone
Like
really
a third stringer.
third stringer.
Like Tim Drake.
I want Stephanie Brown to show
Couldn't
up.
even get Jason Todd before he died.
I want to get Cassandra Cain to show up. That's what I want. Just randomly.
Give me just like
that
the-
would be some shit.
the worst of the worst heroes, like Shining Knight or Vigilante or
Which they have a vigilante in Arrow now.
yeah, not the good one.
Not the good one. He's back.
Not the good one. I prefer like the honky tonk. Let's shoot 'em up, cowboy
I
kind
swear,
of.
I thought that
Vigilante.
in Legends they were going to do an Etrigan story
Yeah, that would have been pretty cool.
because they were in Camelot this week.
I have not seen this one.
They were
not seen this.
They were
episode.
in Camelot this week, and Arthur Duvall as Rip Hunter plays such a good bad guy rather than a good guy.
Yeah.
Like
Yes, he
watching
does.
him do a David Tennant switch is like, you're so much better as a bad guy
But,
than you
like,
are as a good guy.
The season 1, I was like, okay, yeah, Rip Hunter's pretty cool. Then he switched to a bad guy, and I'm like, whoa, this guy's kind of be. If he went straight to bad guys, they've got an upper hand. Legion of Doom is going to be pretty big.
I feel
I've
like
not seen this new episode, but I
it's Camelot
I really-
3000 basically. That's
really,
what they call
that's
it.
awesome.
It's Camelot 3000. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Lightsabers and Merlin and
Well, yeah, like I was saying, give us third stringers, give us elongated man, rubber.
I'd watch the shit out of an
Man.
elongated story if they do the whole identity crisis. The problem is we already have a female Dr. Light. You have to get a male Dr. Light, and then you have to get him to rape someone.
Yeah, see, not so like okay. You're thinking more dark. Let's go back to the
Super
Arrow. Let's go back to the Arrowverse and
then-
doable heroes.
So that was the other thing I was going to talk about, and I forgot about it until you just mentioned Arrow. So Arrow this past week did an episode called Spectre of the Gun, where instead of like supervillains, it was a gunman, a mass shooter who came into the office, the mayoral office, and just shot 9 people with an AR-15.
wow.
Right? And Oliver Queen and no superhero could do anything about it because they are all in their civvies. And so now they're trying to find, like, well, we got to find the gun. Well, it was unregistered. Oh, how come we don't have a register for all these assault rifles? And they're like, it's assault weapons. It's not a rifle. And so they have the gun debate between Mr. Terrific and Wild Dog, and it's like, hey, I want to have protection because we do some dangerous shit. And it's like, yeah, but I would like a list of everyone who has a gun that could kill me. So sorry, but the thing I wanted to go over was, so they got a lot of backlash for this episode because it went into that politics area
Yeah,
that people don't like to talk about. Like, well, we don't want politics in our peanut butter.
because everybody's a bunch of pussies nowadays, and they're touchy feely. Yeah,
Well, the thing about it is like, with no politics, you have no X-Men. With no politics, you have no Hulk. Marvel made their living. Stan Lee has a quote that says, "If you're looking for stories, look out the window."
well, yeah, for like for politics, yeah, that's Marvel. It works for Marvel, but DC doesn't.
DC did DC started to adding in more lesbian characters, doing a lot more drug related,
Well,
Speedy trying to get in recovery and stuff like that.
Yeah, I get all that. That's because they can't obviously work on their movies at all.
Right.
But you have an entire universe of godlike creatures, like godlike characters.
Though the only
Martian Manhunter, he's afraid of fire.
Well, the only way you can make godlike creatures relatable to the humans who buy their products is if you have to give them human-related stories. That's why you see a lot of Superman stories like, well, I can't meet up with Lois Lane and save the world at the same time, which gives us the same argument as a soldier who has to protect his country, but also has the family back at home.
See, okay, I don't know. I mean, you can go politics, but not like full on like cock on the table politics.
Well, I see that was the problem with that episode was it did feel like here's our gun battle episode or our gun argument episode. Let's put it into the middle of this Prometheus storyline that we have so trouble.
And then I'm pretty sure it's one person changed their mind, but yet
no,
the other person was like, "Listen, I understand where you're coming from, but I'm not going to change."
Yeah, that's what it was. But literally, actually, take it back. No, it wasn't. It was literally, I understand where you're coming from, but I'm still not changing my mind on both sides. And then it was Oliver Queen.
So it's basically like, listen, guys, we just need to get along.
Yeah. So they asked Oliver Queen outright, what is your position on guns? And he's like, it's complicated.
Which it is complicated.
It's a human answer. But then at the end of the episode, so they decided to go with a gun ban. Not a gun ban, but a gun like
restriction.
Not you couldn't restrict to buy it, but you just can't take it into school zones and shit like that.
See, that's something I would probably get behind.
That's what they came up
because
with at the end of the episode.
I'm a strong believer that we need guns to defend ourselves. If people want to outlaw guns or restrict the sale of guns, then well, the people that want to abide by the law won't have the guns, and the people that don't abide by the law will have the guns and will continue to shoot people.
Yeah, and I see that argument too. But a lot of the gun violence comes from legal sales. The mass shootings, like drug dealers can buy illegal guns and mobsters can buy illegal guns, but they have a tendency to shoot only drug dealers and mobsters. But like psychopaths who kill children.
Look at the gang violence in Chicago. I mean,
yeah,
gangs buy illegal guns, go on drive-bys, shoot innocent people on the street, men, women, children.
And a register's not going to stop that.
And it's not going to stop it. Illegal people that are going to break the law are going to break the law.
Right.
Why put innocent people in harm's way to, try to stop the illegal?
I'm still in a position where we are not trying to stop the sale of guns. We want to know where all the guns are going. That's where I'm at. It's like I'd rather if every gun every piece of it was like a car.
You know what? Just keep
that
all
you had a
sales
VIN number that you could track down the barrel of a gun based on a serial number inside of the barrel itself.
That'd be pretty cool. But you know what? Just keep all sales for guns the same. Just do a huge markup on bullets.
Yes, like Chris Rock said.
I think all bullets should cost $5,000. $5,000 for a bullet. You know why? Because if a bullet costs $5,000, there'll be no more innocent bystanders.
Then guess what? If you really want to kill someone, you'd find that cash to go out and buy that $5,000 bullet.
That's right.
And the only people that would be able to buy cheaper bullets, the only people that would actually buy cheaper bullets are police officers. They'd be normal price.
Nah.
I mean, like $23 a box.
That's how much they are. Fuck.
Yeah. It's on some brands.
That's still a lot.
The cheapest brand, $13 a box, all the way up to like $60-something a box.
See, I was gonna go shoot some guns, and I was like, I want to see how much. I want to shoot some guns, and just because.
And that's not on Barrett 50 cal. Barrett 50 cal rounds are expensive.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're gonna spend that much on a 50 cal, and you buy the bullets for it, chances are something's going to die.
You're gonna use it.
You're gonna use it for something, whatever. Who cares?
And you walk out of there with the bruise. It has a kick like a mule.
Make sure it's dead.
But that's our opinions on it. You have your opinions.
Still a good episode. I liked Arrow. It was awesome. I still like Arrow. It's awesome.
But our point: bring more B-listers, C-listers, or crappier. I want a Booster Gold. That's who I want.
Greg Berlanti is working on the Booster Gold script. He is making a movie of Booster Gold.
Fuck the Booster Gold movie. I want Booster Gold.
I don't know.
In the Flash universe.
He's expensive. That's the thing about it. Like Supergirl has its own show where they have to fly and shoot laser beams and shit like that. So that whole show is expensive. And then that's why you don't see Flash or Firestorm burst into flames a lot or transmute things. It costs money. Every time they put those guys on screen to do those effects costs money. So
well, you put them as like a cocky thing. You do like the little a vortex, not more so as a boom or the breach effect, more like an actual vortex kind of thing. Have him walk out and have what's his Gideon?
Yeah,
that's his little robot, right?
No, Skeets.
Skeets
is the robot.
Skeets, and have Skeets be like and do his own little thing. And
It'd be
like,
funny
listen.
if Skeets knew Gideon.
Yeah,
like they know each other. Like they're like Skeets is my uncle.
Yeah, just Skeets is like bam. He like constantly right here. It can't be too much just to keep a robot floating above you.
That's cheap.
That's pretty cheap. So you just do that, have him walk around, act like a douche, and then one big scene, just two or three lasers. And he goes, listen, I don't know what kind of city this is, but I'm going to go find another city. Then he leaves. At the very end of the episode, guess what? He's not a main cast member. You see him, he's done.
So you just want to walk in. You don't want to walk by.
Yeah, well, that's most of them. I mean, they killed, what's his name?
Obsidian?
No. Well, I mean, they killed a lot of superheroes, but Atom Smasher.
Yeah, he's dead.
So I mean, like he
They
was a
lost.
walk-in.
They lost what's her face?
But Dr. Light.
Dr. Light. They lost her, so she's gone.
So I mean, like they can do cheaper heroes. Shining Knight. This sword was enchanted by Merlin.
I'm surprised that he didn't show up in that episode.
That would have been probably pretty cool. I still need to see that episode.
But there's a joke about how Lance a lot makes out with Guinevere because whatever. Because
why not? We're messing with history.
we're messing with history. Apparently, there were a lot more lesbos in history than the books let you know. Like a ton. It's like if she was a famous woman in history, she loved some rug.
But
Bada
give us
boom.
more B-listers, C-listers, walk-ons.
What?
We'll be happy. What else we have?
All right, let's see. Talked about Nightwing. There we go.
No, we did not talk about that Nightwing.
We didn't talk about that Nightwing?
We did not talk about Jared Padalecki, co-star of Supernatural.
Sure.
He wants to be Nightwing, and he's always wanted to be Nightwing.
What?
He's like, what, 6'2"?
I don't know. Hang on. I'll look it up.
8'12"? I don't know.
I'd watch it. I'd watch him be Supernatural with, because it would be funny for him to be Nightwing because what's his face, Jensen Ackles had already been Jason Todd.
That would have been pretty funny, yeah.
He was in
The voiceover, yeah.
voiceover,
It was voiceover Jason Todd.
which would be awesome to watch him do a Jason Todd in live action. I'd watch it. Check out of that. Let's see.
And over the years, he's handled his share of magic, fighting bad guys.
6'4".
6'4". Huh, told you. He was close to 8'12".
He's slightly older than I am.
But yeah, let's
let's not go into that.
I just can't. I honestly really can't see it. I
I see
can't
it fine. I see it. Tall, good looking, smiles a lot. Yeah, definitely. Why not? I can totally buy him as a Nightwing.
No.
If he's Nightwing, who's Coriander? Who's Stargirl?
We already have a Stargirl. No, not in the movie. Okay, yeah.
Because we got to have the Stargirl. Yeah.
Getting it on.
It's like we got to have like someone
Like a too sexy farm animals. Brown chicken, brown cow.
That's right. Yes. Her people descend from cats. Fight the green. Watch the shit out of that. Probably someone else from Supernatural.
Probably, yeah. We'll go with
Somebody hot, tall. She's got to be tall, right? She's got to be about as tall as him, so 6'4".
Oh, that one female hunter.
And she
Yes,
gotta-
I watch Supernatural, people.
Who doesn't watch Supernatural?
It's a good show.
I don't watch Supernatural.
There was one female hunter on there
They're on
that was pretty good.
They have 257 episodes. I'm on episode like
3.
12, maybe. If I'm lucky. I think it's episode 10. But
I'm back on season 11. It's on season 12 right now.
there's season 12. So many. So many episodes. Ruby? Is it
No,
Ruby?
not Ruby. Oh, she might work.
Ruby would work.
Who is he?
Coriander. We need someone to play Stargirl for our Nightwing movie.
No, go back.
She needs to be hot. She needs to be tall. She needs to have boobies. Like super boobies. And then she's got to be like half naked most of the time. So she's got to be cool with that. See? That's another Jeffrey Dean Morgan again. Shows up. I feel like
Jeffrey Dean.
I feel like they're
Morgan
just
was
like,
a
hey, you
badass
guys know
actor.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan, right? Yeah. You guys who see want to be in the DC stuff? And they're like, maybe if we get, if we get like Jeffrey Dean Morgan, and then we get
Alona Tall.
Alona Tall. She
Cute, blonde, probably not tall, but
from Israel. 5'4".
decent Stargirl.
They have a decent Stargirl already. I like her. She's cute. Or you mean Starfire?
You said Stargirl.
I did say Stargirl, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Because I was thinking about Legends.
Ah. See, even nerds screw up.
Yeah. Because they just like, Starfire, Stargirl, Star Spangled Woman.
Star Spangled Woman.
Wonder Woman! Star Spangled something or other with unique names. Who likes to take it in the butt? How many delicious women do you have who like to take it in the butt? What? So yeah, that guy's gonna be Nightwing eventually, or maybe they're talking about it. They're not gonna make a Nightwing movie. There's no way. Costs too much.
Yeah.
What would
On
it be
top
about?
of,
Nothing.
Yeah. Oh no, I mean they could go the whole Grayson route where he's an agent.
That'd be garbage.
Yeah, but then Jared Padalecki gets a suit and tie again.
Garbage. I wouldn't want to watch that. I wouldn't want to watch that at all. Nope.
Wonder Woman. Okay, so
Next.
talked about Batman,
Broken
Nightwing.
I can see that.
What?
Zoe Deschanel.
Oh yeah.
Zoe Deschanel playing Coriander.
Starfire.
Starfire. I know she likes to get naked. And she's still in the DC universe, but she's not being used anymore. Why not? Katie Cassidy.
No.
Yeah!
No, she's too iconic for the.
Whatever. They're like CW shows. They're like, we're doubling down on the CW. It was Supernatural and Arrow. What? Supernatural and Arrow? Are you kidding? Let's do that both right there. All right, speaking of casting news here. Fox reports that Kerry Washington is going to play Domino in the Deadpool 2.
Where was she from?
Kerry Washington was in Django Unchained.
Oh.
She was in... She's funny. I can't remember what else she's in. But luckily I have the internet here.
Oh.
Scandal. She's in
Yeah,
Scandal.
she's in Scandal. She's in Chicken Scandal.
Yeah, Chicken Scandal.
I can see that. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, Django Unchained, Scandal, whatever.
Now she can be like full costume, like painted half white, kind
Well,
of like spot on her
They
face.
lost Tim Miller, so whatever they're gonna try to do Deadpool 2 with
Wait.
Ryan Reynolds.
What? Lost Tim Miller?
Yeah, Tim Miller's making a Sonic movie instead of making Deadpool 2.
The Sonic the Hedgehog movie.
Sonic the Hedgehog movie So yes, that's happening.
Okay.
But like, of all the things he could do, he could totally be on The Flash since they need a new director.
Well, okay, in all fairness, the only other thing that he's been recognized to direct besides Deadpool
I did that over. Go ahead.
was the DCU entrance cinematic for DCU
Oh, yeah.
Online. Yeah.
That, and he also directed there's a commercial for Dark Knight, for the Arkham Knights.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so
The the one shot was just Bruce doing that, like, boom,
yeah, the like
gunshot.
the
Yeah, that's him
that's
too.
pretty cool.
I mean, he's a good director for 60-year-old man, but whatever. Might be 60 years old.
But no, I definitely would like to see her in that skin tight suit.
Oh, they're doing that. Yeah, if she can get naked for Tarantino, she can get in a skin tight outfit for some other people.
Yeah, oh, hell yeah. I want Deadpool to be awesome, like with Lady Death or Lady Deadpool. Which is it confirmed that Miley Cyrus is going to be Lady Deadpool?
Don't know. A lot of rumors flying around this movie. There's no confirming anything yet. They're even talking about Pierce Brosnan being Cable.
Oh, that'd be pretty cool.
But like, I thought it was gonna be that guy from Avatar.
You mean the one from the blind guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he'd be a badass Cable.
But like, whatever.
I don't know. I think he'd need to bulk up just a little bit more.
Oh, so would Pierce Brosnan.
Well, yeah, all the old guys need to bulk up a little bit more.
If you're looking for old and grizzled, you're gonna have to. They could have got Schwarzenegger,
Oh god, like dubbed his voiceover
like Goldfinger.
to be like this, just like dark and gritty.
Yeah, and he's like, "Ha, Deadpool, I come for you."
Eat a good blast from my gun.
And it's like whenever Deadpool goes into the fourth wall mode, that's what it sounds like.
So you have him be like, Deadpool, I'm on my way to kill you. But what it really sounds like in his head,
Deadpool, I'm coming to you. Ah! Get to the chopper.
he totally sounds like that guy from that one movie with the invisible alien.
He sounds like that one guy who had all those kids and he told him it wasn't a tumor.
he can make so many jokes like that.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what? You look like you'd be on Mars getting your face melted off.
There it is. Speaking of Marvel and X-Men and all that nonsense, Patrick Stewart is retired from X-Men movies.
Sad day.
No
He was
more.
He was perfect for old Xavier.
That's right. Now we have
Perfect.
James McAvoy playing bald-headed James McAvoy.
Yay.
It's going to be awesome. Forever and ever. McAvoy!
McAvoy.
Yeah, you're going to be...
Woo.
But I still like Patrick Stewart. Like, he's
He's the shit.
the shit. I want him in more things. He
Like in the
needs-
Motoconn movie?
Yeah, maybe.
Like in episode 1?
God damn it.
Full circle here, Randy.
Why? Speaking of getting trolled. So Rick and Morty put a link for footage of season 3. For season 3, Rick and Morty.
Yeah. Woo.
And I say troll because it's exactly what it was.
Never gonna give you up.
Goddamn trap.
Never gonna let you down.
Fucking Rick rolled. It's the worst. Anyway. But season 3 is on track. It's coming. It's coming.
Come soon.
Coming soon, folks.
All of y'all's faces in y'all's homes.
I think we got pretty
Is that
much.
too sexual?
No, that's good.
Okay. Right amount of sexual?
Yeah, right around sexual.
Perfect.
It's like, I'm going inside your house and into your wife's brains. That's too much.
That's they're gonna molest your eye sockets with their visual penises.
Why would you want to do that? Why are you molesting me with your visual penises?
Just take it from Rick and Morty. Never gonna give you up.
Actually, I've seen like drawings of season 3 so far, but
Is it look like season 1 and season 2?
no, it looks like they're trying to impregnate a giant vagina with a penis rocket.
Oh.
It's quite disturbing. I'm actually gonna watch some Rick and Morty when we're done here because I just love that show so much. You need to watch at least one episode with me.
I need to watch a lot of shit.
Yeah. Anyway, okay, I got one more thing. Star Wars fan petition for Knights of the Old Republic TV show.
I would watch the shit out of that. Play the shit out of the game.
Why
I
the
have
hell
it on my
not?
phone, for
Like-
Pete's sake.
All you have to do is do like whatever Stargate did. You just do that, and then make it like they're trying to stop.
Put it on fucking Netflix. They
Yeah.
don't have like ratings or
They have
other
Netflix
shit.
money and
Yeah, there you go. I mean, there's a whole bunch of DC or Marvel shit already on there. So like, fuck it, just put Star Wars on there.
there you go.
Knights of the Old Republic TV show,
And they have like what Rebels on there already, so
starring Jensen Ackles.
maybe. I'd want it to be more like Kung Fu, where it followed Donnie Yen. Just Donnie Yen before he shows up in Rogue One. It's like
Before he becomes blind.
There
Or
you
is he
go.
always blind?
maybe before he becomes blind.
Yeah. He'd be like, hey guys,
Like, I lost my eyesight when a blaster attacked, and like that'd be the last episode.
Yeah.
I can't see.
I don't know why he was French in my accent.
But at least I know that the force is with me.
Ha ha.
Ha ha.
Stupid Sith.
Wait, is this the same guy? When did he become French?
The entire season he's playing like a normal just dude. He's like, hey guys,
A normal Asian guy.
gets blasted in the face, turns French.
Oh, cha cha cha.
Ha ha.
Oh,
Oh no, my eyesight.
oh, grip upon no.
Oh.
We're not good.
We're kind of fucked up people, aren't we?
Yeah, it was like you guys are making fun of French people and then having different accents. You guys suck. That's it. That's the news.
We don't hate the French, by the way.
I think we're caught up on news fit to print, and we did some reviews of Flash and Lego Batman.
Yeah.
Go see Split, Lego Batman, catch up on Flash, Supergirl, Arrow, Legends of DC. That's all I watch.
Pretty much same.
Chris watches a show on Hulu. It's called shit. I forgot what it's called. You told me to watch it, and I was watching something else, and never mind.
I don't know.
Catch up on Legion.
Legions. Yeah. I need to watch Legion.
I've been rereading Green Lantern comics. I found a series. Fighting started Hack and Slash.
Hack and Slash.
So I don't know if it's a vertical product or something outside of it, but they were gonna make a movie back in 2010 apparently.
Okay.
It's the story of a girl who gets picked on at school. So her mom murders all of her bullies and then feeds them to the school.
Okay.
But the girl rots out her mom, and her mom killed herself.
Okay.
Flash forward to several years later when the girl's a teenager, because she's like 11 now. She's like 16, and it's happening again. Kids are disappearing, and the food is becoming scrumptious.
So it's kind of like a Sweeney Todd in high school
So-
kind of situation.
Well, just for the first one, because it turns out that in this universe, slashers are real. Jason, Freddy, and Chucky are real things.
oh God.
So to reclaim her honor and her birthright, she kills her own mother, and the reincarnated lunch lady killer.
Oh God. That's gonna be that would be pretty cool.
And then so there's a whole run of these. The one I read so far, she stopped a metal band who got famous because they sold their soul to the devil, and the devil would take virgins back into hell and use them for birthing processes.
Wow.
Like it wouldn't be the devil, it would be the king of bargains, and it ended up being the actual king. Oh,
Thank you very much.
the first guy who made his deal with the devil.
Presley. I don't think that would be the first guy that ever made the deal with the devil. But
Well, it
okay.
was the latest guy who had the idea of trading virgins for for favors.
Oh, that would make sense. Yeah, and you get a whole assload of tail.
So, but the thing about it is, like, so Casey being, psychologically traumatized teenager who's never seen a guy that she didn't have to kill, is a virgin. She ends up being sucked into hell. Along with her, or almost along with her super hulky friend, who she thought was a slasher, but actually is a Frankenstein, named Vlad.
Like Vladimir, the Impaler.
Well, more like, Vlad, but imagine Michael Clark Duncan, but with a fucked up face.
Oh, okay.
It's a shame Michael Clark Duncan is dead. He would have been perfect for Vlad.
That'd be really cool.
Because
I'd watch the shit out of it.
So now in the comic, Vlad has to fight the band because they can always suck him into hell because he's a virgin too.
See, in this comic book, it makes sense for kids to start having sex.
So Vlad has to get money to buy a hooker, but then ends up having sex with a groupie. And then when they play the power chord that sucks people into hell, he's like, "Yes, I had the sex."
If any kids are listening, do not have sex young.
But it was hilarious.
Wait.
It was hilarious.
There's nobody trying to suck you into hell. I'm also trying to write I'm trying to get a review together for board games, or a couple of board games, couple of tabletop games, and some card games.
Sounds like a plan.
Mainly like Magic the Gathering, a new Dragon Ball Z game, and some tech review.
Yeah.
But that's all coming in the future.
We're going to keep working on getting more segments in here. Probably.
Maybe.
Probably not.
Maybe started a second one. Oh, we don't know yet.
Who knows?
We're still working. This is the third episode.
Episode 3. Yeah.
All right. So for Nerd News Network, this is Chris signing off.